So, I got out of the hospital after 4 days, and I felt very, uh, peaceful. Like, I was at that stage where I wouldn't mind dying, but I was in no rush, you know? I was just, I felt good. I felt like a child. And, I went home, and the first thing my sister says to me is, I guess you're gonna, I guess you wanna, blah, blah, blah. I guess I don't have my own room anymore. And I was like, how can you just, how can you say that? It's, whatever. But, I was home for a little bit longer, and nothing seemed to have changed. And, I wasn't getting my medication because I didn't have a doctor to prescribe it to me outside of the hospital. Um, my depressive symptoms, kind of continued to come back to me, and, it's just trying to deal with it. So, I switched over from cutting to smoking, because I didn't want to cut anymore. I couldn't do it, you know? So, that was actually before I went to the hospital the first time, but I switched over from cutting to smoking, and, I felt like it was less destructive, easier to manage. And, I had a job where I could pay for it. So, I went a while, and my mom became very worried about me over time, because she saw me sinking back into this, and she was scared that I would end up in the hospital like I was before. So, she started getting me counseling, and, got me a doctor to prescribe me the Prozac that I was on. And me being a dumbass was like, this isn't working fast enough. So what did I do? I went to my friend's house and I got trashed. And being never exposed to medication before, I didn't realize the dangers of drinking while taking the medication. So the next day was hell. While I was at my friend's house, I was so wasted that I couldn't get off my bed, and this guy, everyone leaves the room, and I'm stuck on this bed with this guy that I don't know. And he leans over and he goes, "Hey, have you ever kissed anyone?" And I was like, "Yes." So, thinking I was gonna get raped, I like leaned back and tried to get up. I couldn't walk. He then goes, "Don't tell anyone, but I kissed my friend once, and he was black." And I was like, "Oh, I'm not getting raped anytime soon." Um, but anyway, I got into school the next day, and I was so dehydrated and so hungover, and I was giggly for a little bit, and then when it started to wear off more, I was a wreck. My best friend Olivia, she gave me a bottle of water and told me, that it'll be okay and everything, and she was very concerned about me. But the entire day I went through being like, why am I doing this? I need to die. I need to die. I need to die. I can't do this. So, I was in science class, and I left the classroom. This was last year. I left the classroom, I was 16 years old. So I left the classroom and I went to the art room to get an X-Acto knife and cut my jugular in the school. On my way there, I started to break down crying. So I was trying to get through the halls, doing my best not to cry, when Olivia, behold, here she is, stops me, grabs my arm, so I turn into the bathroom and hide in the stall, and she sits there, or stands there, outside the stall, waiting for me to come out. And everyone's just in there, you know, doing their own thing, and I'm screaming at her, "Leave, get away, I don't like you, just get away, you're so stupid, leave me." And she just stood there and waited. Once everyone left, I came out of the bathroom, and she gave me a huge hug, and we sat on the floor as I sobbed, and she told me that she loved me, and it was all